And here we are, the continuation of our walk through the park. Right? It's just a walk through the park. Beautiful day here in Northeast Ohio. It's 75 degrees, 77 degrees. I'm not sure. The creek still flows, indeed. We've been following it. Me and Charity are just kind of stepping it out on the trail. Just finished Every Day Never Forget. Beautiful place for it. And yeah, welcome folks. Welcome to The Creek Still Flows. Here on a Friday. Last night, Drunken Master pop-up live. What a horrible video. I used my my tablet, which is a Samsung Tab 9, I think it's called. It was horrible. Pixelated. It dropped the video a few times. I had some buffering and all that going on. It was just a horrible video. I probably won't do that again. You know, it was just a horrible way to make a video, which sucks. Which really sucks, because I was hoping that I could use it for live streams and shit like that, but such is not the case. It's horrible quality, and I apologize. I guess I'll stick to my phone from now on. The thing about my phone is I can't plug it in. Can't plug it in. Can't. Yeah. Charity fording the creek. Ooh, we got woodpeckers. Really? You want to walk this thing? I really don't want to get sopping wet over here. Yeah, me and Charity just climbed a mountain so she could eat some shit, some scat, or raccoon scat. Ooh, that's nice and deep. Y'all see that? We got biting flies out here. Just a horrible video. Me just talking shit and swinging my sawed-off baseball bat. And so I apologize for that. Hey, Charity, get out of there. I can smell the poop. I can smell it. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't rub yourself in it. Ugh. It smells dead. It's dead, Jim. Come on. Let's go. Get out of there. Charity, come. This way. This way, girl. Look at that. That's vicarious position for a tree. That's going to fall. You can't see the depth. Here comes the Charity. There you are. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, girl. There you go. Oh, yeah. Shake it off. Go. And so, yeah, tonight we'll do a Lackluster Fridays. Supposed to have, I don't know, I've yet to get any confirmation from Joel Eichner, because Bonesy, ooh, be careful, Charity. Bonesy would love to do conduct the interview. He really would. And you know, I don't know, to think at a, let's think at each other. I don't know, a think battle. I don't know what he expects. He knows the channel. He should know what he's getting into. But okay. But yeah, I've yet to receive any confirmation, whatever. I'll do my due diligence, send him a link when I start the Lackluster Fridays. We'll go from there. Maybe he shows up, maybe he gets sauced, gets in a drunk stupor like I was last night, and talk some shit. And I figure, what a perfect person, what a perfect person to run the live, if you can call him a person, is Bonesy. Yes, Bonesy. So stand by for that. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Here we are, folks. On a nice little walkabout here on the trail with Charity. She's doing fine. Spry as hell for her age. I can only guesstimate what her age is. 18, 17, something like that. Yep, she's got a sarcoma, she's got a lipoma. She's constantly pooping and peeing and drinking water. But here we are, 2 hours in this wandering of just walking around, smelling things, eating shit, eating scat. She's stepping it out. I mean, but I know at some point she's just gonna say, "Okay, I'm tired. Let's go home." Right now she is on the search for animal chin. No, the search for foodstuffs and scat, which the feeding center is over here somewhere. Let's see if we can see it. Nope. She's got this ecstatic, energetic search going on, following her nose. She'll find it, whatever it is that she's looking for. And then I'll have to deny her. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Yep, right over there. I think she found it. Yeah. She's like, but it's right there. It's right there. Nope. You got food and treats at the house. It's over here somewhere. And I'm loving the tether idea. Tether's right to the... Shout out to Ghost Lincoln. Gave me this very cool carabiner. Yeah. 5,000 pound rating. I need that for Charity because she pulls at about 4,000 pounds. And I can just stand here and push a button and she ain't going nowhere. She's staying right there. I can push the button again and she's released. Right. So yeah, I have Charity tethered so she cannot, oh wow, pull me off course, and I still have use of my hands, one of which is holding this camera that you're watching this video on. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a hell of a week, folks. Hell of a week in work here in Cleveland. We've had some crazy shit going on. We had a Playhouse Square. Check that out. It's all over the news. Playhouse Square, we had a intersection takeover with a Dodge Charger that did donuts under Playhouse Square is that's where well, it's a playhouse, I guess. Baseball, shit like that for the Cleveland Indians. I mean the Cleveland Guardians, whatever their new name is. I thought I could go to a game or something. I still would like to go to a Cleveland Indians game or Guardians game and Cleveland Browns game, but it's just very fucking woke. I mean, really, they've got the P flag. They they fly the P flag, and I just can't abide. Just can't abide by that shit, you know. But the Guardians baseball team, they doing rather well. They got a 7-game winning streak, or had a 9-game winning streak, and everybody got excited and all that kind of mess. But the Playhouse Square intersection takeover, it's a chandelier that's over the intersection. And this guy in a Dodge Charger got out there, did some donuts, high-speed donuts, and then some dude, literally lit a circle of fire, stood in the middle of it, while the Dodge Charger did donuts, while everybody watched. And then shortly after that, the cops showed up and they ran away. Yep, there you go. Then, of course, place here, North Olmsted. I started to move there, North Olmsted. I actually stayed there for a while when I was, me and Charity did. If you check the archives, I stayed in an extended stay in North Olmsted as I was getting moved into Cleveland, working and all that. And North Olmsted, a place called Giant Eagle. It's like a convenient, it's like a large box store, grocery store kind of thing, and similar to Walmart. We have a few of these: Marks, Menards, Myers, all kinds of cool little places like that. Besides Walmart, so out of nowhere, a mother and her son were the victims of a vicious stabbing attack. This lady literally stole a knife. I don't know what kind of knife. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I know her name was Bianca. Whatever. Gotta watch out for those Biancas. This chick stole a knife and stabbed the mother and her 3-year-old son. The 3-year-old son was in critical condition. Mother was injured, and the son has passed away. Yeah, just weird. And North Olmsted is one of those places where things like that don't happen. It's a fairly well-to-do suburb. It's a lot more wild than this place. Lots of hills and valleys and creeks and streams and wooded areas. It's a very nice, rich, safe place. It really is. No, Charity. No. This is a cool little cove, but it's also a feeding center. Right off the trail. Come on, Charity, get out of there. Good girl. Yeah, so that happened last week, whatever. And not to mention that in Akron, which is 30 minutes away from here, there are some things that happened there too. There appears to be, they had a block party, street party. A bunch of folks just hanging out, having a block party, listening to music, dancing, cooking out. Ohio does that from time to time. Most of America does that from time to time. Just, boom, street party. And, it's nice time, having fun, and out of nowhere, boom, drive-by. And 24 people were shot. I think one person died, so, and they shot back. This is a constitutional carry state. I think I sense a bike behind me. Let's see what happens. Nope. Okay. Whoosh. And not long after that, there was a church event with a bunch of kids, and the kids didn't start shooting, but they just started fighting. Just big old fight that spilled into the streets, and some damage was done. They were kind of rioting a little bit. Just kids, young kids. Am I clear? Yep. And we've had some street takeovers. Last year we had some street takeovers. There's a lot of ATVs and bikes that are just built and unregistered, and these folks tear through the city. Just driving around. They wave their weapons. Probably not a wise thing to do in a constitutional carry state, but hey, whatever. I think that happened last year. Not too much worried about it. Here I don't see. They could. I mean, it's possible that out of nowhere, 50 ATVs could come just driving by. It's very possible. You're not supposed to do that shit here, but it doesn't mean it won't happen. That's why I don't know. Can you? You can't really tell, but there's more than just my belly under my shirt. Can't really show you, I guess. Not out here. Nor do I really want to show anyone. Whoa, check this out. See if I can get a good beat on this. A little cubby hole. Something's going in and out of that tree. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Right? I will always have solace in the woods. Always. It's my land. Seen deer earlier over here. See if we can spot them. The creek still flows, cutting its path through the rock and dirt of this great land. Can you hear it? Yeah. All this is dropped and going into the water, going into the creek. Creek is a very powerful thing, even though it's like inches of water, inches of flowing water. We just walked through there. I guess Charity wants to check it out. Yeah, it gives us a great opportunity to look at it. Ooh. It's the ever-changing landscape of this land. Okay, Charity. It is very crumbly. And we're getting danger close to this area, this fence line. Someday that fence line will be in the creek. Someday the creek might go this way. I don't know. Yeah, we had some deer over here. I know they know we're here. Maybe they've crossed the trail already. Wow, Charity. Okay. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Always nice to get away. It's a little retreat. Get to know your woods, know your land. Maybe later on we'll go on the other side of the bridge. But yeah, I mean, things are, and you're hearing about a lot more violent crime, desperate criminals. You know, Cleveland has, and yeah, we can talk about Mayor Bibb and his absolute scorched earth policy of defund the police. He's literally defunded the police. I think there's like 12 policemen for Cleveland. Cleveland Police Department used to be just world renowned. You know, they had their shit wired, man. They were wired for sound. They were top notch in the world. If but recruitment and they can't do anything. The policies from Mayor Bibb, they won't allow them to chase down criminals. They won't allow them to persecute. You know, a lot of things that these criminals are doing, they're just letting them go, allowing them to you know, become bad actors later on down the road, do more violent things. So yeah, they do have plans for Cleveland. We know that Cleveland is one of the cities that they wish to do the 15-minute city thing on. But the thing about Cleveland is there's not a lot of people living in Cleveland. They all live outside of Cleveland in the suburbs, right? So they've done this. They've proposed this thing called the Initiative Corridor. Yes, check it out, the Initiative Corridor, where they're going to turn the suburbs into 15-minute suburbs. Lock it all down. You know, have everything you need will be there. You know, within walking distance or bike distance. Yeah. So it's just part of their plan. But yeah, there's a lot of things. I see the deer. They're in the nope, this way. Come on, girl. Yeah. I want to disturb the deer. So that's their plan. And they do attract the wokeness there. Seeing a lot of young folks with pink hair and you know, woke ideologies. But for the most part, which is the truth, most people in the Cleveland area and the surrounding areas are die-hard patriots, and they won't allow for this crap, even though it's their kids that have the pink hair. They're trying, folks. They're trying. They do try. It's fine. Let them try. And of course, you know, we had the interesting I forget the proposition, the law that the people voted on unanimously. I would say almost unanimously won the marijuana, you know, legalizing of marijuana in Ohio, which Governor DeWine was obliged to wow, look at that. Let's get that out of the road. Obliged to allow, even though they didn't want to. But now, of course, we have so many restrictions, so many regulations. It's kind of crazy. Apparently, well, you can't do it in public. But that's one of the regulations. You can't do it in public. You can't vape in public. You can't do things like that. Yeah, if you can grow at home. If you grow, you have to sign an affidavit stating that you will not sell it. You can have up to 6 plants per person, 12 plants per household, and you're not allowed to sell it. You're not allowed to smoke it in public. And in classic Ohio fashion, that's all you smell. Anywhere you go, there's some streets you walk down and that's all you smell. I live in an apartment complex and that's all you smell. Really, it really is. They don't care. They don't care. And for those who are willing, those who are, looking to get their dispensary licenses, there's only 33 that have been approved. Only 33, and I'm calling it the Good Old Boys Club because everybody wants to grow and everybody wants to go to the market. Come here, let's go. Nope, come here, nope, come here. That's enough. That's enough. Come on, let's go. Come on. Up. Let's go. So yeah, I'm just going to cradle you in my arms as I go into my apartment. Nice, all right. First, sorry. And there's been a lot of pushback on that, and there's been a massive there's advocates and organizations popping up to help with the marijuana, the growing, and the things like that nature. But it's just like big government to try to regulate the fuck out of everything, right? Just want to regulate everything. Governor DeWine is like, oh, we gotta make sure that kids don't get into the gummies and shit like that. And, okay, Charity, I got you, girl. Yeah, big ear. But I heard there's a guy named Lutz, Outs or Lutz. He's a big advocate for marijuana use and all that stuff. Oh, wait. Let's get this. Oh, snatch. Nice. Big advocate. And he's like, you know what? It's legal to brew to brew beer and wine at your house. And it's legal to grow marijuana at your house. But the amount of regulation is more if you want to grow than if you want to brew. And we all know that beer and wine are worse for you, right? It's the worst thing, a lot worse than the marijuana. So that's how it works, I guess, right? So they're always trying to regulate everything. And if you know anything about Mr. DeWine and his quite bipolar, very bipolar governance governance practices. I mean, it's weird. It's very weird. Yeah. And just that's what government does, man. That's what they want to do. Government grows too big for their britches. It wants to regulate and tax everything, and become more powerful. Need more power, right? And so the people, of course, are like, screw you, man. Either they submit or we do what we want. And we do do what we want. And no, I didn't say do. Now I did. Oh yeah. I forgot to get rid of this bag of poop. So yeah, welcome folks. Welcome to the end of the Creek Still Floats. All right. Just stay frosty out there. Remain aware, right? Keep your awareness at 360 degrees, right? Wow, it is. Wow, it's like 79 degrees out here. I am kind of sweaty, but I've been walking out, walking around with Charity. She enjoys her treat, and so that's all you got to do, and provide the means to protect yourself and your family, friends, and loved ones. I would encourage everyone to do so. Be non-compliant as long as you can, right? As long as it doesn't jeopardize your family, your friend, your friends, your safety. And it's also a call. It's a personal call. How far are you willing to be non-compliant? In a compliant world where everybody is just like, oh, you better do what you better do as you're told. Right? It's on you. It's on you. But more and more people are being non-compliant. Even the criminals, right? Yeah. And so we know that evil exists in the world. We know that tyranny exists in the world in many, many forms. Not just our wannabe overlords, right? It's your neighbors. It's people from out of the area that wish to come in your area and do mischief and meanness, and do criminal acts. So you got to stay on your toes, right? Always got to stay on your toes. Keep your eyes to the skies and to the ground, all around you. Watch everything. Profile everyone. Be safe. Be ready, right? So Charity is done with her treat and passed out on the balcony, just hanging out. So, this has been Mad Shad. Charity on her walk through the creek still flows. Yes, it still flows. So, until later on tonight for Lackluster Fridays,